you tried them and they worked. I tried them and god damn. Oh man, they worked. I had fucking super veiny, ass was so fucking hard. I tried to put the needle in my ass and fucking bent. The fucking needle bent. My ass was that fucking hard. And they'll hear that, and that will be the end of it. And those kids will rush out, and they'll fucking want to try to get them some of this, because they will not hear that it made me fucking insane. They won't hear that part. They will not hear that I want to murder fucking people at a stoplight for looking in my fucking car too long. They won't hear that part. They won't hear that at the time I was married, and my wife that I was married to was 5 fucking minutes late getting home. They won't hear that I was pacing up and down the fucking driveway waiting for her to get to that house so I could fucking kill her. They won't fucking hear that part. They'll just hear that he took it and oh man, it worked. That's all they'll hear. So I don't talk about that experiment because I fucking tried it out because I wanted, they promised me that I could be the next Arnold Schwarzenegger. I could be the next Robbie. I could be on the cover of those magazines. And when you are a youngster, you hear somebody tell you something like, you can say, oh, I turned it down. No way I would do it. You're a fucking lie. But first of all, ain't nobody gonna make that fucking offer to you. They're not gonna make that. They don't make it to every fucking body. I had 20-inch arms that didn't know what the fucking steroid was. They're not gonna make you that offer. So you don't know what the fuck you would do. So that's why I don't talk bad about anybody who makes the decision to take steroids. How can I? Because I'd be a fucking hypocrite if I did. That opportunity was presented to me, I took it, and it fucking, it damn near cost me everything. I don't do it because of the experience I had. It fucking made me a fucking loony ass, raving, lunatic, maniac, wanting to kill fucking people asshole. Now that's why I don't take it. I don't, and the biggest reason, I mean, that's a super big reason, but the biggest reason is because I promised the good Lord that if he allowed me to stop doing this shit, if he allowed me to get off this shit and retain, or just get back to where we retain my strength, and retain my strength and be like I was before I took it, if he allowed me to do that, I promised him that I would never, ever, ever take another steroid again in my life. That's, I mean, real. I'm I don't play with God. I don't play with God. I'm not the most religious person. I told you why, but I seriously believe in God, and if I make a promise to God, I ain't thinking about breaking it, because I super believe in God. I mean, I'd be the most religious person on earth, but I definitely believe in God. So I made him that promise. 34 years and have not broken that promise, man. And that experiment lasted about, within it would go every 2 months or 2 months, I don't tell myself, a little over a year probably. So, but it was probably 6 months of actually being on. So it lasted about 6 months, and not for me. So, but I don't blame you if you do, but not for me.
Now, I could use this opportunity to insult, rub this in your face, and say you're eating your words now, but I'm not. I'm going to take this opportunity to make this respectful and an educational moment. Now, this isn't a video that is saying that he uses steroids, but the fact that he has preached that he hasn't done steroids, this just shows that he lied. Which means he's been caught in a lie and has lied about his steroid use. Don't get me wrong, for arguably a phenomenal reason that he has lied. But this video, it just shows that just because someone says that they aren't or haven't done anything, doesn't mean that that's true. I used science and facts to prove my point in CT Fletcher's video, and the only reason that people didn't believe me is because they were too close-minded. Because he's lied already, you have to assume that he's lying about not doing them anymore, right? He has said that it was a quote-unquote experiment, but if he lied about never using steroids, would it really be crazy to think that he's still using them? I mean, saying that he hasn't done them, and then in this video admitting that he has done them, kind of discredits everything else that he's saying about steroids and his association with them. Look, guys, I'm not a genius, and I'm not an expert in anything, but I'm not uneducated. CT Fletcher does use steroids to this day. This man is 60 years old and looks like this. 60 years old. I agree completely with why he claims to be natural, but I don't agree with the part of him claiming to be natural. He says in the video he's trying to keep it out of the hands of the youth by saying he's natural, which is, you know, that's a great reason. You know, the uneducated children and whatever, you know, see that steroids will help them get big muscles for the women or for whatever they want to do, and them not knowing what they're doing to themselves, they take this shit, and people like CT Fletcher, you know, come in and say, hey, you can look like this, you don't have to do none of that, and that in turn probably saves a lot of kids from fucking themselves up, which I do agree with. Look, I love you guys, and you guys make my videos possible. I love the support that some of you are giving me, and I also like I like all of the negative comments I get. You know, I take it as constructive criticism. The ones that I can take as constructive criticism, the ones that aren't saying shut up, you stupid fuck, and all that stuff. I want to educate the ones that need it. Some people are commenting, you know, no shit, why are you even making this? It's obvious, you wasted your time making the video. That video wasn't necessarily for you. It was for the uneducated ones that actually believe CT Fletcher, and I agree with, you know, his aim of saying he's natural to keep the kids and shit in line and natural, but it's a big problem. You don't have to say that you're using steroids, but don't claim to be natural, because that's just a big mind fuck for the youth. Look, I love CT Fletcher and his videos, and I don't want to come across as, you know, talking bad about him, which is easily construed. I feel that without a doubt, hands down, he is the most motivational figure in the fitness industry. When I'm running on the treadmill and I'm beat and I'm dragging my feet, I'll look up a CT Fletcher motivational speech, and that helps me get through the rest of my workout. That helps me get through the rest of my cardio. I have a tremendous amount of respect for CT, and one thing's for sure, drug use or not, you still have to be a freak to strict curl 256 pounds. Subscribe to my channel. Join me on the road to 1,000 subscribers. I know we can do it. We're already halfway there. If everyone who sees this video hits that red button, you know, then we'll be on our way. And with all that being said, I love all you guys, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.